EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after them, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Rattler to open with a pass. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Higgins sent in motion. Finding space at the 40. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready, go. Ready.
Throwing now is Rattler. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Rattler. In trouble, and down he goes. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. 3rd and long. Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led out by an all-time great. The man who's won 7 Super Bowl titles and the leading passer in NFL history. Here is Tom Brady.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
Now Brady. To the left side, caught by Gronk. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Brady set to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it'll be third down. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Let's go.
To the air is Brady. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
To the goal line and in. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, New England.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. We are through one. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready now for their second drive. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down.
Come on, set. Ready, ready. Ready?
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Let's go. Set, cut. Ready, ready.
To throw, it's Rattler. He connects with Palmer on that one. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go, set. Set, cut.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Foxborough after this. A good spot here, second and a yard. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Rattler's going to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The Patriots offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Brady looking to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
And the Patriots first down.
Here's Brady. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, set. Set go.
They'll look to throw. This is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
Ready. Ready, go. Hunt.
Rattler now back to throw. That's out to the... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. His throw left side is complete. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Brady to throw. The pass caught right side by Gronkowski. He is in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Point after now from Dicker. His kick is good. And the Patriots move out on top, 14-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to Higgins. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. One final throw before the break. A throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports Studios. This is the Halftime Report. We saw a great first half from the Hall of Famer, the best to ever do it, Tom Brady. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 95 yards. Touchdown, New England. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum, and boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Brown now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready, ready.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Set.
Throwing now is Rattler. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. To throw, it's Brady. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
The Eagles offense ready to take over once more. And look, they've been under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throwing is Rattler. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders. They're continuing to force this down. Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So fourth down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good, but see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Rattler. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Finding space inside the 40. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. A handoff to Pacheco. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Patriots.
Here's Pacheco. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Patriots are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on 3rd down.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. So it's a win for the Patriots. They take care of business here at home. It's a game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.